Welcome to Abu Dhabi, in the heart of the UAE, where aspiration is woven into the skyline and innovation pulses through every conversation. Entrepreneurship isn't just a word, it's a way of life. The Enersol Energy Challenge epitomizes this spirit, bringing together 12 innovators, each with a vision to transform energy services with technology that is as bold as the nation. In this environment, powered by vision and supported by expertise, the next generation of technology isn't just imagined, it's made real. Previously, founders from across the world began their journey to revolutionize energy services. With the first pitches behind them, the energy innovators continue to test their ideas under pressure.
I am Alessandro Minori from Piping. The fact that in Italy we have a problem with infrastructures. It's a very old country. In Rome there are sewers that are dated back in the ancient Romans, so several, maybe thousands of years old. And we have a problem with water loss. That was, let's say, the spark that started the project. I would be very happy if they are convinced by the fact that we are the right team to bring this vision alive. It's not my first pitch, but it's always like the first time. So let's say, stress the right amount. Hello everyone, I am Alessandro Minori, CEO and co-founder at Piping. At Piping we make infrastructure safe, resilient and sustainable through robotics and predictive analytics. Today the world relies on infrastructures that are approaching the end of the useful life. They are hard to access, dangerous to inspect, and mostly invisible. And that's a problem that causes enormous waste from one side. Over 10,000 billions of liters of water are wasted every year. Huge cost, 250 billions of operation and maintenance spent annually. And catastrophic failures, of course, that disrupt communities and harm the environment. To solve this, we developed the Deep Diagnosis System. It's a robotic suite capable of entering pipelines, tunnels, and other pressurized or confined environments, collecting high-quality NDT data, non-destructive testing data. Then these data are fed into our platform, Sears, that turns millions of data points into actionable and clear insights. In short, we can increase maintenance ROI up to 30 pair. The opportunity is huge, 48 billions globally, 16 billions if we consider the water, underwater, and dry asset. Our goal is to reach 250 millions within 10 years, driven by three main forces: aging infrastructures, climate stress, and stricter regulations. We are now raising a 4 million round, 50% of which is already committed, allowing us to expand in other markets like the EU and the US. Thank you very much, and Piping is building the future of infrastructure maintenance, where infrastructure are safe, resilient, and transparent. Thank you very much.
Is your focus on transmission pipelines, or is it on distribution pipelines, or any form of pipeline?
Let's say we are focused right now on large diameter pipelines starting from 50 centimeters. So usually they are transmission pipelines, but we are already working in a technology that can go smaller, like in 30 centimeter or
in that space, inches. There's a lot of competition, right, with inline inspection companies.
Yes, I mean in the oil and gas, yes. We are in the water industry. In the water there are a lot of space for developing this technology.
So how do you think you did on stage?
Well, it's very difficult to say. I hope, at least I didn't speak too much. So I stayed on time more or less. That's usually a very nice thing. And hopefully everybody enjoyed what I said.
And how did you find the questions from the judges?
Actually, very, very on point. Usually that is a very good sign, because it means that people listen to what I said with attention.
Amazing, good luck.
Thank you.
Maybe for what I can tell you from a oil and gas perspective.
No, I didn't think
chance.
they had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like that at all.
Corrosion's a big cloud.
Yeah.
But I think he said it wasn't for oil and gas. He said it was for water.
I think it was more. He comes from Italy, right? So everything's broken.
Legacy. My name is Alan Tomini, and the startup is called Data Insights AI. Ready to get in there and do my pitch. I hope they'll see the work that we put in, and also the potential that we have, and yeah, excited to answer some questions. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Alan Tomini. I'm here with Data Insights AI. Data Insights AI is building the next generation of AI-driven digital twin. We built a completely horizontally scalable cloud platform that is able to connect to any data source, run agentic AI workflows, and leverage cutting-edge technology, all built using graph theory and bleeding-edge mathematics. We built a custom set of toolkits that sit on top of the platform, ranging from a fully thermophysical model all the way through to machine learning capabilities that have novel transfer learning protocols involved, as well as the first of its kind physics data hybrid simulation toolkit. In fact, in the time it's taken me to explain this slide to you, GraphSoft could have run through hundreds of thousands of calculations, completing the equivalent of large FED studies. We're currently running the deployment in the North Sea, looking at complex scenario of optimization challenges as well as surveillance and allocation problems. As a financial model, we're leveraging the AI revolution's tokenization concept. We're in the area looking at investment opportunities, but also seeking partnerships and pilots to leverage the technology and explain the value and demonstrate the tools. Thank you for your time, and look forward to answering some questions.
You mentioned you're looking for pilots, but do you have any POCs done, any early results?
Yes, so we have 2 fields currently deployed in the North Sea, and that is with a North Sea producer. We finished MVP development in April this year, cut our first invoice last month.
So who's the target audience then? Is this the EMP, is this the operator, or is it the contractor basically managing the facility?
It's actually everyone, because the idea is it's certainly in the North Sea and a lot of the other places around the world, the landscape is becoming more and more complex, and more partnerships. You have people that give you money to produce a field. You might own the field, you might not even produce it. So the ability to kind of bring everyone together and have a system that you can ask, okay, I'm in a board meeting right now, I want to ask, why did we do this? And it would take a daisy chain of eventually get to a production engineer to answer that question. Normally, the system should be able to answer that question for you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So how do you think you did up on stage?
I hope I did well. I'm confident that I got the message across. The questions seemed to be very informed by what I was saying, so I'm hopeful that everyone got everything.
Do you think you'll be the winner?
I hope so, but I think being here is good enough. I mean, we have made some fantastic connections and some great conversations, so I think already being here is winning.
Amazing, all the best.
Thank you.
With each presentation, the judges see just how far technology and ambition can go.
My name is Naam Al-Hmairi. I'm the founder of Galaxy Space Consultancy. We provide a solution that can predict problems before they even happen. And this is through our AI toolkit. We hope our solution can fit into the UAE's vision to expand the AI industry and the oil and gas industry as well. I'm excited and I'm curious to know the opinions of the judges and understand them and implement them into my startup. My name is Naam Al-Hmairi, and I'm the founder and director of Galaxy Space Agency, Abu Dhabi's own. And at Galaxy, we can help oil and gas industry save operational costs through Ragnar AI. Every year in the GCC, oil and gas companies lose millions to incidents that can even endanger lives. And this is because monitoring systems are often reactive. But imagine if you can predict these problems before they even happen. And this is possible through Ragnar AI. Our solution easily scales to the Middle East and then the world, while being at a 100 billion dirhams total market. Ragnar AI can help you in 3 easy steps. First, we gather your data, and then we train a model based on your history data to identify risks, patterns that signal risks. Third, we pass this model back to you so you can use it to predict any upcoming risks. Our prototype was fully developed in the UAE and Abu Dhabi with the help of global experts in AI, energy, and cybersecurity. We're asking for $3 million at 12% stake to upscale our AI and train the next generation of Emirati AI experts.
How are you thinking about kind of, again, your entry into new markets or kind of your entry with new customer segments? Are you being proactive about it or is it being more reactive?
Now that our prototype is proved its worth and its ability to function in different sectors, we are proactive to show this, to show our solution to other companies in the UAE and the Middle East.
And how are you deciding who you're approaching first? Like, what's the strategy and the rationale behind that thinking?
Based on the market, we looked at the market and potential and where our solution can be applied. And in the UAE, for example, the oil and gas industry is a huge market, and our AI can definitely be of use to this market.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
So how do you think you did upstage?
I think I did great, but needed a bit improvement. But I'm happy that I got a chance to showcase my startup.
And what do you think of the questions that the judges asked you?
Interesting and really important questions to my startup. And we think that we can improve and apply our solution and make it more efficient.
Thank you very much. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Today, my name is Ammar Al-Ali. I'm the CEO at Stratify. Enersol would ideally work as the gateway to the Emirate market. We have identified Emirates as our next market that we want to operate in. At Stratify, our long shot or main objective in the UAE to contribute to reducing 45 to 80 terawatt hours a year, and with a potential of up to 75 million metric ton of CO2 to be reduced as a result of that. So we're Stratify. We solve one of the largest problems that we have in the region, which is cooling. Our solution is to provide cooling that reduces the electricity consumption by 40 to 50%. We have demonstrated that already in the field, and we're on track to hit 1 million IRR by early next year. Current cooling solutions today are very reliable. We use them everywhere, but they're not the most efficient. This is what's called air-based cooling. Your problem is you're trying to reject heat in something that is extremely hot outside. It could be 45, it could be 55 at peak summer, versus with our solution, we reject heat in the subsurface. The temperature in the subsurface fluctuates between 27 to 32. The second thing, the heat pump that we use are water cooled. But this is what district cooling, which is pretty common, is in the UAE, also use. The main advantage that we have against district cooling is we're able to tap into the subsurface. That makes our solution extremely more efficient. Our IP sits in two things, one hardware and one software, and this is what we call a software-enabled innovation. Our business model is what we call cooling as a service. This is when we provide the tech, we take one integration fee and share the cost saving. So if you're saving 50% of your electricity bill, we want to take a cut of that. So that's how we operate. To date, we've demonstrated the tech. We were able to test it. We have multiple paying clients. We secure more than 670,000 in revenue to date. And those are our next paying client. Typical lifetime value of one client ranges between 1 million to 140 million per client. Our ask today is to find the right partner. We have a very strong footprint in Saudi, but we think you have the same problem here in the UAE, and we're keen to partner with the right team to expand our solution here. Thank you for listening in, and happy to be here.
Amazing, thank you.
What do retrofitting costs or operations look like for you?
So when it comes to the cost, we expect a reduction of 40% on the CapEx for retrofit because we utilize the same ducting, the same air handling unit, the same FTU unit. So everything inside the building will stay the same. We're just going to change your outside unit.
And do you remove HVAC systems or you supplement the cooling of HVAC systems?
HVAC system, we want to change the outside unit. District cooling, we want to remove the cooling towers.
Are you facing any regulatory issues anywhere because of how deep you need to go?
That's one thing we spend a lot of time. The short answer is no. But we have to navigate each country separately. But that's where part of our IB sits, is to be able to navigate that. The other good thing, we could work with any water. So in Abu Dhabi, if I go outside and I dig a hole, I'll probably get saline water, which is the seawater. And it could work. We could cool this building with our solution.
Amazing questions, judges. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So how did you do back on stage?
It was great. It was a great experience. I think it was very engaging with the audience and the judges, and that was the main objective.
And what did you think of the judges' questions?
I think they were spot on. They really understood what the value proposition. They really analyzed and identified and flagged what a potential bottleneck to scale the solution. We had a great conversation of how we go about mitigating that. And I think one of the conversations we're going to follow up on, one representative from the judges will come from the consulting that helped pave the way for regulations. And that's something we just picked up on stage.
Amazing. Best of luck.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Go backwards up the supply chain
The
for
refurb.
HVAC, refurb, HVAC.
Huge.
This is a solution ahead of.
I'll tell you what was
This
really
is
good.
district cooling 2.0.
Yeah,
Yes,
basically.
it is.
Basically.
And district cooling started with district heating into cooling. It's doing geothermal heating into cooling. It's the same trajectory.
Yeah.
Just the project finance component of that alone, I mean, you open up a completely new
different
industry.
game again. He could scale super quick.
Yeah, he could.
So my name's Jamie Poole. I'm the CEO and co-founder of RefluX. So my background, I've spent 10 to 12 years in the oil and gas industry where I've seen the problem and I didn't see many solutions out there to tackle this issue. So I left that role and relocated to Dubai to start RefluX. Our goal is to tackle only 2% of the overage in the industry. That would still clear around $2 to $3 billion a year of surplus materials and equipment, which is huge impact when it comes to sustainability and the sustainable goals within the industry. Yeah, I feel good. I think any potential to pitch is potential exposure for the company, so good. I'm Jamie Poole, the CEO and co-founder of RefluX. I have over 10 years' experience within the oil and gas industry, with the majority of my time spent in the offshore sector of the UK. Our co-founder, Dan, has spent 10 years in the Middle East as a project manager for BP, and during our time within the industry, we've seen huge inefficiencies with procurement and surplus materials and equipment. In the Middle East alone, procurement in 2024 was $114 billion. $11 billion of that was surplus materials and equipment, which usually go to waste. RefluX, we have a target of 2% of this overage, resulting in around $228 million target. So we have built an online circular platform to allow the materials and equipment within the industry to be listed upon the platform and recirculated within the industry. We have over 7,000 products listed on the platform at the moment with a monthly 5,000 users. We've done over 230K in the last 3 months, and we're already partnering some of the big brands such as McDermott's, and we're a member of the EIC and the UN. We are currently seeking funding. It's a 850K round. We've secured 100K of that. But most importantly, we are looking for partnerships and pilots within the industry for the key energy players. Thank you very much.
My question was around how you deliver the result. So you have a match. You've got resources that weren't used sitting in surplus. How much of the delivery side are you responsible for? You've made a match. Then tell me how the client is served.
It all depends on the client. So everything listed on the platform is listed ex-works. So it's surplus, let's say, sat in Enersol's yard in Jebel Ali. It's listed ex-works. If you require that to be delivered to yourself in Saudi Arabia, let's say, you can sort the logistics out, or you can ask us to do that. So it'll be a cost plus if we do it. Yeah, so we'll do that as a third service, which is another revenue stream for us.
You said, how many products did you say you have in the store?
Over 7,000 in stock.
And what's the gross book value of that?
So we've got everything from singular valves up to gas turbines, power generation turbines. So we've gone from small to the largest. Large turbines can go anything up to 20 to 50 million. and your valves can be anything from a few $100s.
Can they actually then market that product with another site, or are they exclusive with yourself?
It all depends on the agreement and framework agreement we sign. We do try and do the framework agreement as exclusive agreements. So the likes of the McDermott's, they've given us 7 yards across the globe. We're solely selling that material for them. We've already successfully given them offers on 2 of them yards. But we are trying to do the exclusivity.
Amazing questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So how do you think you did on stage?
It went well. There was a few little hiccups, but nothing we couldn't get past.
And what do you think of the judges' questions?
I think they were all irrelevant. They were all wanting a little bit more information of how the business model works, so yeah, very welcomed.
Only 4 founders remain, and the judges' decision grows harder. Who will stand out in the final round?
The winner of the Enersol Energy Challenge 2025 is